Hey guys, welcome back. Doing my week two, pick'ems this week. I didn't do one last week, and I know I missed the Thursday night football game, but it wasn't much of a game anyway. Two shit teams going at it. I had Matthew Forte on my fantasy league. He dropped me 30, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, I think the Jets could be all right, but they're also the Jets. They were good last year, and they choked it, and then they missed the playoffs because of it. So yeah, two joke franchises going at it. Um, the Jets got the W. They're now in second place, and half the Thursday night football games no one's watching anyway. So who the fuck cares? Saints at Giants. I'm picking the Giants. Um, I think the Saints have a better offense than the Giants do, but I think the Saints also might have the worst defense in the league, and I think the Giants' defense is the real deal. Wouldn't be surprised if the Saints got the dub, because I'll pick Drew Brees in a shootout over Manning any day. And I'm pretty sure the Saints won a shootout last year against the Giants, but I think the Giants are an overall better team. Picking them. Texans at Lions. Titans at Lions. My bad. I felt Matthew Stafford and their offense looked pretty good week one against a really bad defense, and I don't think the Titans are that good on defense or on offense, and I don't have any high hopes for them anyway, for this year or for years to come. So hopefully Matthew Stafford can prove all of his haters wrong now that Megatron's gone. He definitely has to have a chip on his shoulder, at least I would think. Picking the Lions. Cowboys at Redskins. Every NFC East game is is a toss-up. It could go either way. Picking the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys' offense is better than the Redskins if they can get Dez involved and if they can start putting the ball in the end zone or stretching it down the field. I think Dallas could be good if they can get their formula from a couple years back down. And Kirk Cousins did not look all that good to me. Week one against the Steelers, and I don't think the Steelers are all that good of a defense. They're all right, but still nothing to make him look that bad early on. Picking the Cowboys. Chiefs at Texans. A lot of people are picking the Texans. A lot are picking the Chiefs. These are two good teams in my opinion. I think the Raiders are going to win the division. I have them as a wild card, but it could easily go. Both of these teams could easily be in the playoffs. I have the Texans winning their division by default. This is a toss-up. You could go either way. But last time we saw these two teams face off, I know the Texans have some more players than from last time. But last time we saw them face off, this was ugly. And it was real ugly. And it got real ugly real fast. So I'm picking the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are a good team. I have no hate there. Dolphins, Patriots. The Patriots should win this game. I'm expecting them to. Wouldn't be surprised if they lost. And I explained that in the video. I hope we just don't get ahead of ourselves and act like we can beat anybody without Brady, because we're clearly not the same team without him. And picking the Pats, have no reason not to. I'd be a fool not to. Squish the fish, because they're just a bum ass team in my opinion. They're talented, but they're talented every year. They're trash. Bengals at Steelers. I'm picking the Bengals. I think the Steelers are the only real team in the AFC I fear. But if the Bengals could win a playoff game, you'd be scared too. Unfortunately, they can't. Or not unfortunately, I don't really give a fuck. They're a bum-ass organization. Their ownership doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. But I'm picking the Bengals because they did lose in Pittsburgh. Or they did lose against Pittsburgh last season in the playoffs. This is starting to become a really intense rivalry. It's about to surpass the intensity of a Pittsburgh-Baltimore rivalry. So yeah, I'm picking the Bengals in a upset, even though I think this is going to be a close-ass game, and I would not be surprised if I get this pick wrong whatsoever. But I think it'd be good if the Steelers lost. Because people are saying that the Steelers look better than the Pats week 1. That's dumb as fuck. Niners at Panthers. Niners, I guess, looked alright. Monday, I didn't watch the game. That's when I started to feel sick. I'm not high on the Panthers. I think I've let you guys know. I think Tampa Bay is winning that division. That's at least what I want to happen. But the Panthers are talented. The Niners aren't. This should be a very comfortable win for the Panthers. This should be a blowout, if not a 10-point plus win. Here's my one of my upsets. I have a couple upsets so far. Tampa Bay. There are a lot of 4 o'clock games this week. Tampa Bay at the Cardinals. I'm not going to pick the Cardinals until they prove something to me. They looked like straight garbage last week against my Pats, and I'm very high in the Bucks, as you guys know. They're winning that division, in my opinion. Jameis Winston's going to take a major ass leap and prove the world that he's about to be an elite quarterback. They have a lot of talent on offense and defense. They're a good young team. I think it'd be cool if they got the upset this week. Carson Palmer is trash. Our second 4 o'clock game, Seahawks at Rams. Rams always give the Seahawks trouble. I think the Rams are in a different stadium now. I don't think the Rams are very good. Unfortunately, it would have been cool if they were, I guess. But Seattle is going to win this game, in my opinion. And I'm sure the Rams will get them an upset later in the season in Seattle or some shit. But, yeah, Seahawks should win this game by a lot. Hopefully the Rams aren't as bad as they looked week 1 because, it was one of the main storylines of the offseason, them coming to LA. Falcons at Raiders. Wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons won this game because Matt Ryan is mad inconsistent. Julio is he's a beast. But in Oakland's defense didn't look all that good week 1. I do think Oakland's defense can turn it around this week and live up to their potential. And I think their offense is definitely going to. Oakland's the better football team. Jaguars at Chargers. I think the Jaguars are a year or two removed, or a year or two. I think the Jaguars have a lot of good young talent and a bright fucking future. I just think they are a year too early, if not 2 years, before they're gonna start reaching what their potential and what they could do. But they've clearly got a lot of good and young talent on both sides of the ball. They're going to be really good in the next couple years, in my opinion. It'd be cool if they got a win in San Diego against the Chargers. Our final 4 o'clock game, Colts at Broncos. This is my second upset of the week. Broncos should win this game. It's in their house. They have a much better defense than what the Colts faced week 1 in Detroit. But and also Simeon looked pretty dang good. Or he looked alright, I guess, week 1. But I think the Colts are a bum-ass organization. There's no reason why the Colts should win this game. I think without Andrew Luck, they're a 4 or 5 win team. And I'm not even an Andrew Luck fan. I don't think he's improved one bit since he came into this league. I think he's a turnover machine. He doesn't get enough flack for it. But he did look good week 1 against a bad defense. If he could get rid of the turnovers and beat this Denver team, I might, start changing my mind a little bit of Andrew Luck. I also don't think the Broncos are going to be all that good this year. Trevor Siemian looked all right week 1, but he did have 2 picks, and he should have had more. So there is that. I think they have a really good front 7 in Carolina. I don't think they have a very good secondary in Carolina. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start not underestimating, because the Colts defense is really bad. I wouldn't be surprised if they start experimenting against this bad Colts defense by having Seaman throw the ball downfield and spreading out their receivers. And Indianapolis coming up with a couple picks. And Andrew Luck has them balling out against Denver. Past couple times he faced them, and they have a pretty good receiving core in Indy. There's a good secondary in Denver, but I think the Colts could win this game. I don't think they should. I think Denver should, but I think the Colts can, and I'm predicting them to for a little bit of a fun upset. Packers at Vikings. Packers are favored by a little bit. I think the Vikings have a better all-around squad, so this is my third and final upset, I guess. Even though I think the Vikings do have a much better team, and picking the Vikings, I think their defense is top 5. If not, they're very close to it. And I think it doesn't matter who their quarterback is, because I think AP is still gonna. AP had a bad week 1, and I hope that changes because he's on my fantasy team. And yeah, I think the Vikings could easily win this game if Aaron Rodgers walks in expecting a dub, and I think he will because he's an arrogant asshole. I hate the Packers, mostly because I hate Aaron Rodgers. All right, final game. This is another shit game. Eagles visiting Chicago. I know a lot of Bears fans, and even I think they could be good. They didn't show me a lot of potential week 1. So, Alshon Jeffrey is on my fantasy league. But I think it'd be cool if the Eagles won this game because Carson Wentz was pretty good week 1. And it'd be cool if he could be something because I don't think Jared Goff is going to be anything. Those are my week 2 picks. Sorry I didn't do week 1. I'll be counting my record throughout the season. Sorry I missed the Jets-Bills game. I had the Jets going into it, but that doesn't really matter now. Week 1, hopefully this is another good week. Hopefully the Pats get a dub, because week 1 was a pretty good week. So let's continue that trend, NFL. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for the late uploads. I've just been really sick. Alright, bye.